Hello guys, welcome back to another video with Boy Trader, and in this video we're having a market analysis on step index, or basically a market breakdown, because I'm already in the trade. So you all can see I took a sell trade on step index and I dropped on my Telegram channel that I have step index on my watch list for a sell, and basically I got into the sales, but I didn't really make an analysis video on step on the markets before. Like, I didn't publish the video before I took the trade. I just did my analysis my own self, then took the trade. So let's dive into the chart to see how I was able to get the sales on step index. And as you all can see on the and as you all know that whenever you want to analyze the market, you start from the higher time frame. That's basically the daily time frame or the weekly time frame, but preferably the weekly time frame. So as you can see on the weekly time frame, you can see step index has been on an overall downtrend for months and years now, because the last high step index created was in 2019 September, and since then step index have been trading downwards since then, like creating higher lower highs and lower lows. So the next thing we do, since we have identified the market direction, is to spot our key levels. As you can see, key levels are really important levels in the market that we shouldn't overlook. So, and there are levels at which markets makes its major moves and all of that. So we spot our weekly time frame key levels. You can see this level is a key level because of how price reacted to these points. Price reaction of these points, the same thing at this point, and when price got to this zone, it's dropped off. It's got to here again, dropped off. Did the same thing here, and you can see how far the market dropped. So this is actually a level to take note of. So let's go to the daily time frame. So on a daily time frame, you can see step index has been creating lower highs and lower lows on the daily time frame. So at this point, a kind of not really a perfect trend of the market on the daily time frame, but you all can see how step index has been moving on the daily time frame, creating lower highs and lower lows. You can see the low here, the high, the low, the high, the low, the high, and at this point step index failed to create a new low, but instead created an equal low. So this is a level to take note of. So on how the market created an equal low and failed to break below this level to give us a new low. Step index now give us a formation on these points, give us a kind of a W pattern formation, but you can see this clearly on the 4-hour or the 1-hour time frame. So the step index give us this formation, then bounced off, give us a strong bullish move. You can see for days now, step index has been trading upwards with big body bullish candles. You can see each day the market makes a good bullish move. Generally everything has been bullish on the 4-hour time frame, as you can see. So because we had this kind of a channel at this point, where the market is creating this, giving us this channel formation, a kind of a descending channel. This descending channel gave us a kind of an exhaustion pattern, or an exhaustion phase kind of formation, and the approach was actually to contest this lowest low, but failed to break below it to give us a new low, basically, like to give us a new low at this point, like giving us a new low, then creating a lower high and all of that, then creating a lower high, and like giving us a continuation of this particular downtrend. But see what the market did at this zone. The market changed its market direction, giving us an equal low of these points. Then you can see at this, when the market approached this level on the 4-hour time frame, the market created a 4-hour time frame double bottom again at this zone. You can see the markets now broke above this level. Markets broke above this neckline of this pattern. Then you can see how the markets have been trading upwards since then. So all we all have to do is identify this particular market trend, identify this particular market trend. So on the let's not forget, on the 4 daily time frame, we have a nice key level at this point, which we have actually identified earlier on, like when I was analyzing the markets to get an entry on the markets. Like you can see, this level is a level at which the market is trading on right now, and the market got to this point, dropped off, kind of tried to reach out, but didn't really give us a touch to this level. But a drop was, but didn't really give us a test to this level, but the market dropped off. So you can see here the market finally broke above this level, came here to test it back, made a couple of moves at this point, kind of gave us these choppy moves before it moved to the upside. Market actually failed. Technically, the market failed to break below this level because it's acted as a support. This level acted as a support at this point. Then you can see the market finally broke below it, but has been trading on this level actually, like kind of a consolidation. So after the consolidation, you can see how the market dropped off from this point. So on how the market dropped off from this point, we got a move to the upside back, then, and when we got the move to this point, the market really gave us a test of this level. So on how the market dropped off, creating this double bottom formation, then we now had the move again back to this level. So what are we to expect since whenever the market approaches this level? It gives a nice reaction. The market plays around it and gives a good move on it. So what are we to expect basically? So as you all can see, on how the market got to this point, we'll not say because of whenever the market gets to this level it drops off. Then on how the market just approach, we just take sell. No, we have to still go to a lower time frame to see what the market is actually saying, to see the market formation and all of that. So we move to the 4-hour time frame. So in the 4-hour time frame, you can see that step index actually got to this point, give us a push to the upside, kind of trying to fake out a break of this level. On the market came here to give us a fake breakout, market actually didn't really give us a nice drop to the downside, because we're expecting the market to give us a move back to this level, like to give us a retest of this zone, for a confirmation of this particular level, because this is another important level in the market, as the level at which you'll be expecting the market to get to, like this particular level at which you're expecting the market to get to, if you can get a sell-off from this point. So we actually got a kind of a double top formation at this zone, but before this double top formation, before this drop, I was already in the trade. So how and why did I get into the trade? As you all can see, we had this channel uptrend, a 4-hour time frame uptrend. You can see how the market broke below this level, then bounced off to retest this zone. The market kind of failed to create a new high, on how the market created a high here, then a low, a higher high, a higher low. Then the market failed to give us another higher high, to give us in a good continuation of this particular trend. But market failed to give us that move, then gave us a choppy push, then finally broke down, gave us a move to the downside. So on how I got my sales at this zone, find this particular formation, which is very, very important. This particular trend, this is a small corrective structure. So on how we got this corrective structure, we got a break below it. Then you can see the candle that followed up, a kind of a bullish engulfing candle, which the market gave us a kind of a fake, like this, a kind of trying to exhaust this is just like the market trying to exhaust its last bullish pressure, like its bullish power, like you can see how massive this green candle is. Then after then, you can see how the market dropped from this zone, then came back. On how the market dropped from this candle, that's when I gave the signal on the channel that I'm expecting step index to give us a retest of this level, because this level has always been a key level because you can see how price reacted to this point. It did the same thing here, and this zone have actually been an important zone in the market. So when the market dropped down, and I expected the market to come retest this level again to give us a sell-off. So I still went lower to the 15-minute time frame. So on the 15-minute time frame, the market formed these two highs already. Market formed these two highs already. This high and a lower high. Before this formation, I knew that the market would be coming to this point to give us a retest of this level. So on how the market gave us a retest of this level, I got my sells here with my stop loss above this recent highs. It's my stop loss above this market recent highs. I placed my stop loss here, and the market, I got my first sell with a lower risk, like a lower lot, 0.1 lot. That's the lowest step index lot. So I got my first entry, like about 2 positions. Then waited for the market to give us this fake move to the upside, then dropped back. So on this particular candle, I got more entries. On this particular 15 minutes candle, so I got more sales at this point. So after then, you can see that the market dropped hard from that zone. So on this particular candle, so I think this is actually a fake out, like trying to give us a small, like trying to show, like the bulls are trying to show you small power at this point. So I'm still expecting the market to give us a drop, because we have a level, a very, very important level, this zone at which the market is actually trading at. So the market is broke below this level. This is actually a kind of a retest of this zone. This is a retest of this particular zone, because you can see this level, market have been trading on this level, acting as a resistance, acting as a support here. Sorry, a resistance at this point, a support here. It's kind of a support here, Then finally the market gave us a strong bearish break from this zone, then a retest. So basically and technically, you'll be expecting the market to give us a move to the downside from this point. So those of you who haven't taken these particular sells, who were not able to get into this sell at this point, can still take advantage of this trade. We just move to the 5-minute time frame, and maybe possibly you can just place a stop loss above this last bearish candle. Place your stop loss above this last bearish candles open. So you can catch more sells. So that's how I was able to get my sales on step index, and my target level is actually at this next level. My target level is actually at this point. That's my next target level. So that's the next key level of the market. So I'm basically expecting this market to drop, to give us a nice drop from this zone down to this point. So this is just pure price action, like understanding the market moves and taking note of the key levels, the important zones in the market, and all of that. So just apply all these things, and you see you making progress in the market with the trades you take. So basically, we expect more sales from this point. This is a kind of a fake out. This very green candle is, I don't think is actually going to give us a reasonable move. I'm still expecting the market to give us a continuation, because on the daily time frame itself, you can see clearly that the candles forming on the daily time frames are bearish candles. You can see how bearish this daily time frame candle is. This kind of a hammer, or a pin bar. Basically, you can see 2 pin bars at this point. So what do we expect next? This is actually a daily open. This green candle you are seeing here, that's the candle you are seeing on the 1 hour time frame, the daily open. So this is actually a kind of a fake move to the upside. So we expect these 2 pin bars to generate a nice drop to the downside. So we'll be holding our trades to this point. So basically be closing some positions and leaving the rest of the trades to run up. So that's it, guys. That's how I was able to get the sales on step index, and hope you guys got a couple of things, my explanations and all of that, my analysis. Hope you guys were able to pick 1 or 2 things from it. So that's all. So to my new viewers, you guys should do it to subscribe, and to my returning viewers, shout out to you guys. You guys are the OGs. Let's keep doing what we do, and basically we'll keep finding success in trading. Do have a wonderful day, guys. Peace out.